Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to be doing a random collective reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. This is a timeless reading. All of my readings are timeless. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And I did get a message kind of coming into this. It's actually one I've been carrying with me all day since I woke up to, I wear like earphones or whatever to bed, and it'll loop through a bunch of things. And I woke up this morning to Ram Dass talking about suffering and how we look at suffering as being interesting and a tool for growth. So to whatever extent this may be being felt by you, suffering, I don't know, there's something about this reading that has to do with that. So let's see where it goes from there. Internal energies. Ooh, all right. We have the Queen of Wands and the Temperance card, both internally. And those are rather juxtaposed energies, because the Queen of Wands is action, fire, creating your own reality. She's, she's the witchy card, but can be kind of like hot, can anger easily, excitable. And then the Temperance card is remaining balanced and temperate. So this could be where we are at with the suffering. It's like maybe our Queen of Wands energy, wanting to create, wanting to utilize that fire to make something happen, but at the same time, we're needing to remain temperate and balanced. What's in front of us? Strength. Yeah, I have a feel. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, so when I say what is in front of us, what's external, the internal energies are like what's brewing inside, and then the external card can be either what's in front of us, how are the situations that we are facing, or how do we appear on the exterior. And I was talking about suffering being a tool for growth and learning strength. Another thing I was getting is you came here for this. Like, you wanted to be strong. You wanted to be raked through the coals and strengthened. That's the purpose of our earth life. If it was easy, we wouldn't be learning what it is we set out to learn, or what it is that we came here to learn. And Ram Dass was like, he was going off on kind of like another tangent of the more, and I have thought this before, which is why it's kind of funny, but the more that we don't get what we want, the more I don't get what I want, the more interesting of a person I become, and the better of a person I become, because there's a surrender and a coming to terms and a being at peace with where it is that you are and what is right in front of you. And, not having something that you really desire really refines you as a person. And like, I'm a human being, I can get tired of that shit too, but at the same time, in the long run, who knows what my soul came here to learn. But the strength card being in front of us is just, this is strength through grace, unconditional love. The lion has a thorn in its paw, and she is able to tame it with love. And she also has the knowledge of knowing that the lion being ornery is only because it's hurt, because it has a thorn in its paw. And she's able to subdue it with unconditional love and remove the thorn. So this is like, our journey is not just for us, right? It is for other people as well. And recognizing that others are, in their own way, maybe they have a thorn in their paw, you know? The higher perspective, what card came out here? The Hanged Man. This is literally a card of suffering, kind of, because it's a card of enlightenment. The Hanged Man is a card of being stuck in a position that we don't exactly want to be in, or maybe even that we got ourselves into. And you know, it's not cool to be hanging upside down, but the point of the card is that once we surrender into the situation that we are in, then there's the halo, and the halo represents enlightenment, or like the crown chakra lighting up. It's like, the more we suffer, the more enlightened we become. And I don't exactly mean it like that. It's like, but I mean, that is a pretty like Buddhist concept. Let me clarify this Queen of Wands. So I want to think about that. It's not, doesn't mean the point is suffering, like, oh, I'm just gonna suffer and be a martyr. Like, it's not like that. It's, if you are finding yourself frustrated, remember that you can use your suffering to learn and to overcome and to build strength, spiritual strength, emotional strength. Yeah, that's funny. The card to clarify the Queen of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is earthly success. And that's what the Queen of Wands wants to create, right? So, and yet here she is being asked by the Temperance card to have patience for what it is that she wants. She wants abundance and wealth and the happy ending right now, you know. Interesting. Let me pull some oracles and see, because if you're, this is timeless, but if you're watching this in real time, we just had the solar eclipse, which was freaking incredible. That was on Monday. Now I'm in Texas, and it was overcast, but just even being nighttime, and then when the sun came out, it was very emotional. It was magical, really. So, but it's like something shifted after that. Feel free to comment and let me know if you felt that. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. So she could be, we don't want to get to a place where we are creating out of fear that we're not going to get what it is that we want, that we won't have the happy ending. Face your fears. And in a general sense, I think that the eclipses, so there was actually another image that I got when I meditated right before this, and I wasn't going to share it because it felt like it was for me, but I actually do feel like I'm going to share it. So it was like the imagery of being in a zombie apocalypse, right? I watched The Walking Dead. I have a lot of zombie metaphors. Plus, I think they just work. But being in a zombie apocalypse, right? And there's like zombie situations going on. But then in The Walking Dead, the whole point is that then humans become one another's enemies as well. So you not only have to fight the zombies, but you have to like, there's fighting amongst the humans. So what I was seeing is like a big situation that maybe that I'm like looking at, but then there are all of these other little situations that are dragging my attention away from the big situation. So that kind of feels like what the solar eclipse might have been doing. It's like there's this thing that we want out there, our 10 of Pentacles, I'm the Queen of Wands, I'm witchy, I want to create this ultimate goal here on earth with the Pentacles, and the Temperance is like, but I gotta learn to be patient. I have to deal with what is like right here, right in front of me, and through this I will gain strength. I am upside down. I've got to deal with, the human being in my apocalyptic world that's in front of me trying to kill me is more significant at the moment than the long-term goal of getting to whatever, where were they trying to go? The CDC, I think, to cure zombieism. Like our ultimate goal has to be set aside at the moment because there are other fires right in front of us, and not even necessarily negative fires. It could be that we're making significant strides in other areas of our life. Resilience. I didn't even read this before I started babbling. Rise above tribulations. I mean, that's a strength card if I ever compared. We're building our resilience and strength. And I don't, let me try to articulate this, because I'm not getting like everything is bullshit kind of feeling from this reading, like everything sucks. It's not like that. It feels more like, oh wait, what do you mean I'm going over there? I thought I was going over here. Like it feels almost more confusing, and that could be messing with the picture in our head of where we thought we were going to go and what we were going to do. I don't know if this makes any fucking sense to anybody. Feel free to comment, also like and subscribe if you're interested. Ground. It's time to ground and center your energy. Be truly present in your life. Yeah, you're right here, right fucking now. Time. Time takes time. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. I don't even think you can read that, but okay. We're going to pull a couple of divine animal cards. What kind of signs should we look for? That's what I'm going to ask. What kind of signs should we look for that we are being divinely guided? It's weird. Nope. Okay. The sacred ibis, learning. Look for doors. Are you learning? Maybe some of you need to take a course or something like that. And ibis and ibis, I also want to say that the fact that I went through the cards one time without any cards coming out, I think is their way of being a smart ass and telling us that we need to be patient. Even with the signs, patient with ourselves, like don't rely too heavily on the external because we're learning to trust our intuition and our gut. And this literally is the card of intuition. And I swear to you, I didn't know that. I couldn't remember. I saw the cat, but I couldn't remember what the cat meant. Maybe a black cat is a sign for somebody. I'm going to say doors opening. The number 20, we have the number 22 here and the number 37 on the cat card. We're learning to follow our own intuition. Let me do some moonology cards. We just had the I mean, I keep going back to the Queen of Wands and the Temperance, and you may vacillate between those two, and that's okay. We're learning. We're learning. It's going to be hard. If you get angry, be angry. And if you get frustrated because you have this bigger picture in mind, like, am I going to be able to get that? Give yourself grace. Like, you're allowed to be frustrated, but remember to come back to Temperance. Confidence is your key to success. We are building confidence in our intuition. So exercising patience, being confident, strength and resilience, like hang in there. Emotions are running high. Long story short, this all does feel very intense. And I think that might come with a little bit, that just comes with the territory, first of all, but that'll come with some anger and some tempers flaring, and that it's okay if we spill over with that a little bit because we want to be authentic about this process, but also be mindful that there is a need for us to be balanced. Also, remember your guides and angels are with you. If you're hearing messages or anything like that within, because we have an angel there. What is your intuition telling you? Follow your intuition. Look for doors opening. Remember that we're learning. I mean, that's how I started the whole reading out, is we are learning. You know, we can find this path of suffering interesting, or we can be woe is me about it. Anyway, there's that. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day on Earth, and peace. Namaste. I'll see you next time.